Long ago, in the Kingdom of Umudike, there lived a young man named Ikemefuna. He was the son of a great hunter, but unlike his father, he had no interest in hunting animals. His heart longed for battles. He trained tirelessly with the warriors of the land. His hands learned the weight of the spear and the grip of the sword. The king of Umudike, Obi Emenike, ruled over a prosperous land, but his peace was often disturbed by a ruthless warlord called Aguiyi, who sought to expand his own empire through bloodshed. When Aguiyi sent a messenger to demand that Umudike surrender or face his wrath, fear spread across the land. In a desperate attempt to inspire courage in his people, the king made a bold declaration, saying, "Whoever defeats the warlord Aguiyi and his army shall have my daughter, Princess Adanna, as his wife, and half of my kingdom shall be given to the person as a reward of bravery." Warriors from all over the land stepped forward, but none returned. Each time, Aguiyi's forces crushed them like wind. The people of Umudike began to lose hope until Ikemefuna stepped forth. "I will bring you Aguiyi's head, my king," he declared. The court erupted in laughter. Ikemefuna was young. How could he possibly succeed where seasoned warrior has failed? Princess Adanna, however, did not laugh. She had heard whispers of Ikemefuna's skill, how he could split a palm nut mid-air with an arrow, and how he fought with the spirit of an ancestral warrior. A flicker of hope kindled in her heart as she looked upon him. With a small band of men, Ikemefuna set out for Aguiyi's stronghold, deep in the forest. The journey was perilous. The forest was filled with spirits, and some of his men disappeared in the dead of the night, their cries swallowed by the darkness. One night, as they sat around the fire, a mysterious old woman appeared from the shadows. "Brave warrior, you march towards death," she croaked. Aguiyi's power is not in his strength alone, but in the amulet he wears around his neck. As long as he wears it, no weapon can harm him. Ikemefuna listened attentively. "How can he be defeated?" he asked. "Only the one who is swift as the wind and silent as the night can take it from him," she said, disappearing into the mist. Ikemefuna knew what he must do. At dawn, they reached Aguiyi's fortress. The battle was fierce. Spears clashed against shields. Arrows rained like the first heavy storm of the season. Ikemefuna fought like a spirit-possessed man, cutting through enemies like a blade. But Aguiyi was untouchable. Every spear that came close to him simply bounced off his skin. Then, under the cover of battle, Ikemefuna climbed the stronghold's wall. He leaped into Aguiyi's chambers, where the warlord stood, his back turned, watching the battle unfold. Without hesitation, Ikemefuna moved like the wind, snatching the amulet from Aguiyi's neck in one swift motion. Aguiyi roared in fury as he turned to strike, but now he was mortal. Ikemefuna drove his sword deep into his chest. Now when Ikemefuna returned to Umudike with Aguiyi's head, the people erupted in jubilation. Songs were sung, Drums thundered across the land, and the king himself embraced the young warrior. "You have saved our people," King Emenike proclaimed, "and as promised, you shall wed my daughter and rule beside me." That night, under the light of the full moon, Ikemefuna and Princess Adanna were wedded in a grand celebration. But their love was not one of duty. It was one of admiration and growing affection. Adanna has watched Ikemefuna fight with courage, and Ikemefuna has seen the strength in her spirit. Ikemefuna, once a warrior seeking glory, became a warrior king, not just for battle, but for his people and his beloved wife.